All righty, thank you, Kerry. Our time now 8:23 on this first day of the month and the week, so it's time for our Greater Dayton Chamber of Commerce update with its president and CEO, Phil Parker. Good morning, Mr. Parker.
Good morning, Dan. How are you?
Well, thank you.
Good.
Hey, got a lot to cover this morning.
You bet.
Dr. Mike Irvin was on with us last week, and he talked about, of course, he's the co-chair of the Greater Downtown Dayton Plan.
That's right.
And he mentioned that already, $500 million in investment in this plan already. Are you surprised by those numbers?
Well, I certainly haven't seen the total study, but I am pleased that it could be that high. There has been some great investment. The city has put some infrastructure in downtown over these last couple of years. Premier Health then officially moved into the downtown area, bought a building, remodeled it. But also there's been some really good housing improvements and housing stock that's increased. So I don't know, I haven't seen that number, but I'm pleasantly pleased that it could be that high.
Well, recently I discovered that the trade show component of the Dayton Air Show and Trade Show has, it's going to be dissolved because of a lack of support from the business community. Do you feel that this hurts our ability to promote our aerospace heritage? No,
I don't think so. The key, the next steps, I think, for us is certainly unmanned vehicle. We certainly have, Wright Pat there. But it's a shame that we're not going to have this opportunity for the trade show, but I can understand where some of the challenges have been with military and sequestration, some other issues, though.
All right, our efforts to land one of the FAA's 6 highly coveted test sites hinges in large part on our partners in Edinburgh, Indiana,
right,
where Camp Atterbury is, where they already have restricted airspace and they can test drones already, as we see here on the screen. Have you reached out to that community, to our Hoosier friends, to kind of strengthen our ties?
We haven't, but the Dayton Development Coalition has, and they have a really good working relationship with those Indiana folks over there, and I think that is key. The partnership between us and Indiana, I think, will be key to us getting one of those sites. You bet.
Phil, one more question here as time allows. Are you happy with the development plans for Dayton's Racino?
Yeah, it's taken a while to get there. We had to jump through a couple of hoops, but we're now back on schedule. We hope that maybe by late summer next year we'll be up and ready, and we're talking about construction jobs and then new jobs at the Racino. So yeah, I'm glad to see we're back on track.
Not much business opportunity there, though. You've got the tracks on one side, Needmore Road on the other, Wagner Ford, and a golf course on the other side.
But Dan, it will come. It will come. I think folks need to know that there's going to be a traffic pattern there of people, but you're going to see, I think, a lot more improvements along Needmore there, perhaps even as close to the highway Needmore, because there's some property out there that's available.
There's a hotel that needs fixed there.
I'll let you say that. I won't say that, but I think there's some great opportunities for us over the next year or two.
Stating the obvious.
You bet.
All right, Phil, thank you so much for being with us.
Thanks, Dan.
Appreciate you. We'll see you next month.
You bet.
About this time.
Okay.